Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about, how's my field trip today, right? Yes, as you already know that I'm still studying at currently a lonely college, right? So in this video, today I went on the field trip, right? And by the time, you watch this video or you like this video, and if you view it, then it was recorded on April 23rd of 2019. So we might be watching it some other day, or I'll be uploading either today or tomorrow. So it all depends, right? Because it's getting really late now and I have to really go, right? So I have to talk really quick about this video, right? So why did I went on a field trip, right? Well, typically, higher going after like high school, from like bottom of the elementary or small school to all the way up to high school, like people offer you like field trip, and teachers or faculty offer you field trips, right? But now that now like higher schools such as like colleges or university or other like higher school like offers you go on a field trip, right? The reason why I want to go on field trip is even though if I don't go on the field trip, then I still have to do work for this certain course, right? So the course that I went on field trip for is BA 101B, right? If you so that course is called managerial accounting course because I love studying accounting, right? And I'm currently taking it right now. So I went on the Semifreddis field trip, just because I take managerial accounting, right? So what did the the CEO or the two guys explain what happened in the Semifreddi thing, right? So they explained like the history of the Semifreddi and how how the employee work and how they sorted like their inventories and all that stuff. And this company is making breads and stuff, right? Yeah, that's where I went to. So anyway, before I talk into the Semifreddis thing, and there are certain, if you're gonna visit that place or if you're gonna visit that company, then there's certain rule that you have to follow, because if you don't follow these rules, then obviously you cannot walk in the company, right? Yeah, they have certain rule, just to protect their like bills and stuff and their their factories and all that stuff. So there's certain rules. So I think the time to meet there is around like 10:45, sharp. But I got there a little late because of traffic, and I'm not familiar with the path. Yeah, it took me like 30 minutes just to get to that place, and field trip, and I'll tell you the location, right? So you don't have to comment below, you just have to listen carefully. So just please listen carefully. So this place that I went to for the field trip, the address is 1980 North Loop Road, Alameda, CA 94502. And it took me approximately half an hour to get there. And yes, and before I went on field trip, I've signed up forms and all that stuff. That's a typical thing, and then you have to read the rule, right? So I'm gonna read the rule real quick, and why do I make this video, right? Why I cannot record in factory? Well, you will find out in just a second why I cannot record in there. Well, obviously because of private property, right? You're not allowed to like record like people's private property. If you don't have their consent, then you just cannot record, right? Simple as it is, right? Just for example, like if you don't have my consent, like, if you can't post picture of me or anything like that, then you can't record, right? It's simple as it is. So let me get into real quick of visitor policy log. So exit enter the faculty through the main entrance only, meaning as typical. CCTV is in 24-hour operation throughout the faculty. So this is the Semifreddis visitor policy, and you may be asked to provide a government issue identification card. Then ask me about anything about a card you may enter only when scored by an employee or representative. They'll just guide you through. So don't touch anything in the bakery unless authorized by management. Of course, you need their permission. If you want to touch something in the bakery, keep a safe distance from all equipment and machinery. Yes, because visitors don't work there, they don't know what to do. They just visit, right? Just to learn like how these companies operate and how these work. Be aware of the floor surface, it may be slippery. Yeah, because it's hard concrete floor, right? Very hard. and no videos, photography and videos are not allowed. So that's why I cannot record you on YouTube, right? And anyway, if I post it on YouTube, the Semi-Freddy will find out, and they have the authority to like remove this on YouTube, right? Yes, they can like report, or flag the video because it's their property, right? And they have the right to take it down because it's recording in their property, and they did not, and I don't have the permission to record in there, so I bought or not recording, and I didn't even take a GoPro anyway. So you're just not allowed to take a pictures in there, right? Or even record. No jewelry or any kind may be worn. This includes wrist watches, like earrings, bracelet, necklace, and rings. And yeah, you just cannot wear like any like additional like little like jewelry stuff on your body, right? And all shirts and tops must be covered. Top have forearms. You know what that means? That means that you cannot wear tanks, you cannot wear vests. Shirts may have to be worn, and they cannot have buttons too. So, or else you just have to wear the coat that will protect, because they don't want the button like fall in their dough and all that stuff. And that's pretty much it. And I'm going over quick. And bags and backpacks and purses are not permitted in the bakery. Yep, you just can't bring any bags in. All visitors must wear hairnet, and they're being not exposed or lose hair. Yeah, because people's hair fall out pretty much every single day, right? As you notice, right? Yeah, that's why they require you to wear hairnet, because they don't want their hairnet to go on their product and ruin their product, because their product make things bread, right? And they do not want hair in the bread, so all visitor facial hair must be covered fully with a beard net. So if you grow, so for males, like typically males grow a beard, right? If they wear a beard, then you are required to wear a hairnet, and a visitor badge must be worn. Of course, just to let you know you're a visitor, not to get confused that if you're an employee or not, common sense. And obviously you cannot wear shorts, but you just have to wear pants. So yes, and no sandals, no shoes that show your like toes and feet. That it has to be covered. You can wear tennis shoes or regular shoes, that's fine. And pretty much, that's pretty much all the rules for Semifreddis if you want to visit that place, right? So technically, I saw the CEO of Semifreddis, and I'm not gonna give you his name because, I'm afraid that I might get in trouble. But you can even search it up yourself, right? Who's the CEO of Semifreddis? So technically, I don't have to say in this video, right? Anyway, he and the other guy, I forgot what's the other guy's name, but they explained like their entire history of Semifreddis. So Semifreddis is was came out or known as in 1984, right? So that's like over 30 years ago, right? And they tell you like how to be successful in business, Yes, always believe in yourself, right? And they tell me like how to like boost your employees' motivation. They explain like how how happiness is better than like using money. Yes, happiness is more important than just getting money alone, right? Because that's what life is, right? Because money does not persuade you to anything. But yeah, sometimes people need money because they want to spend on other things, right? But then that's the number one important thing in my opinion, and or the other people's opinion in the field trip thing is happiness is important. That's how you get your business like successful. So they say that they did borrow money from the bank. If you study accounting, then you will know like how this works, right? So comment below just comment below about more about like accounting stuff, because I might not be explained correctly, and I'm just talking fast, and people who don't understand accounting, they might hit a dislike video because they don't know what I'm talking about, right? Because obviously they don't know anything about accounting, and see, I'm just not talking properly, so I just want to make an apology video. So yeah, so that CEO of that Semifreddis, so he explained like how to be successful, like borrow investment, and then they make money, and then they just obviously have to pay off the loan, right? And they pay off in like probably like 3 or 4 years. I forgot what that guy said, right? Yeah, and just and just take a lot of luck too, but turn out this business is very successful and stuff, right? And at the end of the video, I'll showing you like the samples and what treat they gave me at the end of the field trip thing, right? End of the tour. And the tour was approximately 1.5 hour long. I expect to be 1 hour long, but turned out it's just to be a little bit longer, so I don't mind just losing another half an hour and stuff, but because I just want to learn within the company. So when you work for a company, that's the first thing you have when you study managerial. The first thing you always hear is inventories, right? That's what it is when it comes to managerial, right? And then they have like their sales, and they have their revenue, and they have revenue, and then expenses, right? And obviously when you make those income, then you pay off your expense. That's what it is, right? So that's how it works whenever when it comes to company, right? Because companies are always here to be successful, right? Not to be unsuccessful and lose money, right? Everybody wants to make money, right? Like investors and stocks and all those sorts of things, right? Yes, and it does take a lot of work and a lots of like ideas and critics, just to keep this, just to get this company like really big and successful, right? And and let me, yes, and Semifreddis, where they sell their breads and stuff. So I think that's a question that you guys might be asking, but I have an answer to that. So where they sell the breads, yeah, they usually sell it, like not too far away. Like they don't sell it in Fremont, they don't sell it in Milpitas, but they sell like somewhere around the Bay Area, like definitely in Oakland, because that's where they're located, in Oakland, San Francisco, and I forgot, possibly don't know, but I know those two places, like that's where they get Semifreddis bread from, right? Yeah, occasionally, sometimes they do get transported to like Fremont or further city, right? Yeah, so I tell you like how the Semifreddis field trip is, how was it, and how they look like, right? Yeah, it just looked like just a bunch of people like rolling the doughs, and there's just a lot of machine and stuff. And yes, and I did hear about depreciation, right? And yes, I think they use I assume they use mostly about straight like depreciation, right? When you're like depreciating equipment, because equipment can only last for like a certain amount of year or a certain amount of usage, and then the more you use a machine or the longer you use a machine, the more it get depreciated, right? So that's how business works. Just mostly talking about like accounting and stuff. So yeah, man. And also, like, yes, I did see employee work there. I see how they roll the dough and all stuff, and how they keep the dough safe and all stuff, and how they make breads, right? Yep, and sometimes, I see like they have like this metal detector, to see if the bread is defective or not. And yes, man. I mean, honestly, so for the last 2 minute video, I'll be explaining like honestly like how's the field trip overall, right? Yeah, the field trip is kind of okay, right? Not so boring and all stuff, but they explain very well, like how these wheats and grains and how they make their product well. Yeah, it's this bread like really similar to like any other company, but yeah, I taste like one of their breads, and it has like a little garlic and salt in it, which tastes kind of good. Yeah, they make pretty good product, and they just want to be really safe, right? Yes, and even workers, or people, whenever they try to enter their factory, they're always required to wear a hairnet. And they just want to be extra safe, like not defecting the product, because if you defect the product, then of course it costs money, right? Yes, because companies, or manufacturer or something like that, like they don't want to waste money. Like that's the key thing that they trying to do whenever they try to be successful in business. It's just trying not to waste product. That's why things cost money, right? Of course, man. So tell me what's your comment on this video, and you know, that's for a video. I'll be sharing you like all the breads that they just gave to me, right? And do forget to mention one thing, like, yeah, some rich people, you know, sometimes, you know, some people born to have like very lucky life. That's what the CEO said. Sometimes, you know, they get a head start, you know, and then, you know, they get like more like a, yeah, because when you're born in a rich family, like, you get a head start, you know, like, to chase off your dream like a little easier. But when you're poor, then chasing your dream will be a little bit harder, or if you want to hit their certain goal, right? Yes, because of lack of financial, like I said, man, like, it could make your life a little hard, but then you just need a little help and stuff. But with rich people, you know, they may still need some help, but just less help compared to people who are poor, right? So that's all I got to say for this video, and let's move on to the bread thing. Okay, as you can see, this is a different background, and this is what I came back from the field trip, right? This is what Semi and Freddy and Bakery gave me. So I got this one like very long bread. I don't know how long it is, but yeah, it's approximately about like maybe like 2 feet long. A 2 feet long bread. And let's see what Semi Freddy gave me. You know, the reason why I'm dressed up differently and the reason why it was recorded a different time is because, man, you know, this is just me like recording this video of what Semi Freddy Bakery gave me. So anyway, they gave me this big bread called a Cinna Twist, weight 1 pound, and it's 16 ounce. Let's see what else I got. Ooh, a nice sandwich. So what's inside the sandwich thing bag? Oh, it's a blueberry muffin, and this is what I got back from the field trip. And let's see. Okay, so hopefully the video is clear. Hope you can see, and you can read this for yourself. You know what they put in there and how much it weighs and all that stuff. And here is Semi Freddy Calamari olive crushing. So they just give me like a whole bunch of bread, and this is a very nice company. Gave it for free. I didn't have to pay money because I just visit that place. So Semi Freddy super garlic poutine. So yep, can't wait to try all this bread out. Wow, they just gave me so much bread, literally. Yep, shout out to Freddy's, man. Shout out to them, Freddy. This is what they gave me when I came to visit. Yep, here's this. Still got some more. And here's Semi Freddy's calamari olive. So yeah, just a big like loaf here. It's a really huge loaf. So wow, they just have like this bag has like lots of things in there, and here we go. So yes, since 1984. So here it is, right? And 150 calories, all that stuff, and yep. Here's what I got. You know. And let's see what's also in here. So, ooh, there's a cafe menu. www.semifreddy.com. So, let's see. Oh, so here's the menu, huh? So, I don't know what is this, but yeah, you can take a quick screenshot of this, you know, and just read it for yourself. Okay. Here it is, and yep, more of Semi Freddy Bakery. I don't know what they gave me this little card for, and I don't understand what this little card for, but yeah, this is like tattoo design, you know, www.us.com, you know. And this is just a few minutes into like what Semi Freddy baked me, like gave to me. Yep. Oh, I think it got printed the wrong way. That's why, you know, that's why I'm recording at the wrong angle, but it was printed differently. Yeah, like it looks like it was like printed backwards. So yep, it is what it is, man. So this bag is just full of bread and different type of bread too. So very nice company, you know. Thank you for this kind of treat, you know. Even though when I visit, but yep. Reason why I want to record this video because I want to show you YouTubers about what Semifreddis Bakery gave me, and I want to shout to you guys for thanking me for giving me those bread, right? Just because I'm a visitor, you know, from a lonely college field trip and stuff. So yep. Hopefully you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, you know, if I miss out on anything, and I think I got to go, and peace out and have a good day. And thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.